heartbreaker, and I can't take her. She's a heartbreaker, knows what she does to me, and I can't take her.
You had me at hello, stopped me in my tracks when you looked at me real slow.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Target Talk. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And with us, we got Cam. You just heard his song Heartbreaker. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. We thank you for coming on the show, man.
Hey, thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
Appreciate you coming through, man. First Target Talk of the year.
Yeah.
Hey, that means it's a special one.
Yeah,
There you
for
go.
sure, for
There
sure.
you go, man. Well, we'll just go ahead and start off with our questions. Pretty simple. The first one, though, it can be hard. It can be easy. Depends on you.
Okay.
Everybody answers it differently.
Okay.
For those who don't know, who is Cam?
Ooh. You know what's crazy? I've been getting that question a lot in the last couple of weeks. Who is Cam? And I'm like, space moment. But if I had to sum up who Cam is, he is a cool, super dope creative who loves all things creativity, music, fashion, songwriting, BGVs, artistry, everything that goes into like being like an artist or just actually a creative. Let me say that because I think I'm multi-layered.
Yeah.
I'm not just an artist. I'm a creative.
Yeah.
So I think that's who Cam is.
Okay. So someone who wears a lot of hats.
I wear a lot of hats. Yeah.
So if someone was like, ask, what do you do? What do you typically tell them?
Oh, well, I tell them, well, yeah. You got a point. Well, to sum it up, I really just say artist just to put it in the bubble. But if they ask, like, oh, yeah, I like fashion. Or, yeah, I like, room design. Yeah. But I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter, vocal arranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where you from, man?
I'm from Dallas.
Yeah.
Because I feel like y'all wouldn't know where I'm really from.
Okay. I mean, try
Well, it's Grand Prairie, but when you
okay.
tell people Grand Prairie, they be like, "Where is that?"
People don't know where Grand Prairie is?
People not from here.
Oh,
People not from here. They be like, "Where's that?" Dallas. Oh, okay. Yeah, either Dallas or Fort Worth. That's what people, sum it up as. But I'm from Grand Prairie.
Okay.
Cool, man.
What was it like growing up in Grand Prairie for you, man?
It was slow. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Grand Prairie back in the day when it was nothing but fields.
Okay.
And we had like a skating rink, and it was slow, real chill. I didn't really stay in a neighborhood full of kids, so me and my siblings spent a lot of time together. And then all of a sudden, I got to middle school, and I found that I could really sing, joined the choir. And from there, it opened up my mind to so much music and my joy and passion for it. And from there, she took us on a lot of trips. We went traveling, different schools, different events, and I've been stuck in choir ever since.
Okay.
So it was a slow burn.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
Yeah. Was choir like your earliest musical memory, or do you have one earlier than that?
My earliest music memory would probably be church. Now, I didn't grow up singing. I didn't even find out I could sing. I found out I could sing on accident.
Okay. We don't have to get into that.
I was singing in front of my brother, and he kind of turned, was like, huh? And I was like, he said, do that again. And so I did it. And so then he snuck me into the living room while my dad was in the kitchen. He said, do it again. So I sung, and my dad kind of looked over. He was like, who's that? And he was like, Ken, was that you? And I said, yeah, that's me. But I've always loved music. My mom was a big music head. She had like, I don't know if y'all remember those big old folders of CDs.
Oh, yeah.
My mom had like 2 big ones, and we would just sit for hours and just jam all types of music. And I would sing, and then, playing around. And then I, hear my granny sing at church all the time. She would lead praise team. And that's my earliest.
Okay.
Church. It would be church and listen to music with my mom. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is my earliest? That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Well, what were some of those albums that you were listening to the most?
Oh.
Or artists?
Oh, that's good. Of course, your Michaels, your Janets, Anita. My mom absolutely loved Joe. She loved Joe Thomas, which I couldn't understand it. I was like, what do you mean you keep playing Joe? I don't want to hear Joe.
Yeah.
Until I got older. And then I realized, I'm like, that's why you was playing Joe.
Yeah.
That's a beast.
Yeah.
People like Mint Condition, Boys to Men, Aaliyah, Brandy, Your Monica's. Oh, so many. The list goes. Oh, El DeBarge. My mom loved El DeBarge.
Okay.
Which El DeBarge was somebody that inspired me growing up because a lot of men didn't have a high register. And so hearing that, I used to thought he was I used to think it was a female.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's a man. I'm like, whoa. So I was like, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
I can sing like that. And so he was one of my early inspirations vocally. Just opened my brain. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, how are they going so high? Because, typically it was just females. You hear your females singing, your Minnie Ripertons. But yeah, it was just all them great legends and gospel artists, the Clark Sisters, C.C.M. BB Winans. I can't even think of them on top of my head. But yeah, those.
Okay.
Okay.
Good collection. Your
Yeah.
mom had
My
a-
mom,
your mom had a nice-
she didn't play when it came to the music.
Yeah, that's what's up. When did you get into singing in the church?
That didn't come until maybe like middle school.
Okay.
I was too shy. I was a very, very shy kid. Like, I sang, one of those kids where you'd be like, get up there and sing. Everybody turn around in the room. And they'd be like, no, you shouldn't. Everybody turn around in the room or I'm not singing nothing. And that's what they would do. My mom would be like, yeah, he can sing, right? Sing something for us. No, I don't want to sing. Sing something for us. All right, everybody close their eyes. Well, if you want to be a singer, you got to learn how to sing in front of people. And so I went from choir, and then I joined my church, my new church in middle school, and I kind of just started singing on the praise team here and there. And then high school was really when I first started singing in church for real.
Yeah.
And doing worship nights with one of my best friends. And now I'm on praise team every Sunday. But yeah, it was like later middle school, early high school when I started singing in church.
How'd you get over that stage fright you was having?
They used to tell me, sing everywhere. Just sing. Sing till you're comfortable. So I don't know if y'all was to hang out with me outside of this, you would hear me sing all the time. And I do it so unknowingly because I had to practice singing. And so my brother, funny story, would play American Idol with me in the room. So he'll be like, sing. I'll start singing. He'll start making goofy noises or faces. And he'll be like, you can't do that if you want to be on stage. What if somebody sneeze? And he'll mimic a sneeze. And I'll be like, well, that's not fair. Yeah, you can't do it. He's like, well, you say you want to sing. Somebody might boo you. What you going to do? And so the repetition of that turned into singing in choir and being nervous in that. And then singing in front of choir events and having solos. Now that's where you really gotta get up there and sing that solo, and you better not mess up. That's where it really broke it, because I would have to close my eyes, and they'd be like, "No, open your eyes." And so that trained me over and over, training me, and I was like, now I can just be like, "Oh, okay, pass me the mic, let's go."
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. And it sounds like you've always had your family's full support.
Yeah,
like 100%.
Yeah. Because, I think now that I'm older, sometimes support looks different. I think as artists, sometimes we can get disappointed because somebody doesn't show us a certain level of expectation that you thought. Like, just because they're not, oh my God, doesn't mean they don't support you. Yeah. Like, I'll use my dad, for instance. He's not somebody that is big into music. So when I'll send him stuff, he'll be like, oh, that's really good. Versus like my mom, like, oh, yeah, that's good. So, I had to learn to differentiate what support looked like depending on, family member.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not as passionate as me, and I can't expect everybody to be as passionate as me. Yeah. So just because you're not, oh, my God, you did what? Yeah. Oh, it might look like, oh, that was really good, Cam. You did what? Oh, that's so cool. They flew you where? That's dope. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, they do. They have been very supportive, streaming and supporting us, sending my music. So, yeah, shout out to my family. I love y'all for all the support, for real. Hands down. Y'all are like my day ones.
Yeah. A lot of times, man, like you said, if someone doesn't have that passion for it, they're not going to be able to, he ain't going to notice the way you stack them vocals.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, and you have to be like
I worked so hard on it.
And like you show them a demo and you be like, looking like, they're going to say something about this part right here. They're going to say something about this part. And they don't ever say nothing. Yeah. And you be like, did you just not hear that? And they'd be like, yeah, it sounded good. With like, did you know what I did?
Yeah.
No,
man.
I didn't know. Like, so you just be like, oh, I chop it up to the game. I
Yeah.
chop it up to the game. It's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But for them to just be like, oh, yeah, I like that. That's probably like,
Yeah.
that probably, he meant that with all his heart. But
Yeah,
like,
because you know, the few times that you get it, you know, you might not get that reaction all the time. It might be a head now, like, but when they be like, oh, yeah, that's good, Cam. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Or you try to play it cool, you walk off, thanks, Pops. Go in the room like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Finally.
Exactly.
Oh, so back to your Grand Prairie days. You went to Prairie View. What period of your period of that? Excuse me, I can't speak. What was that period of your life teaching you in that moment?
Prairie View?
Yeah.
Like my college days?
Yeah,
college. Sorry, college days. My bad.
No, you good. To be honest with y'all, Prairie View is where I found myself. Prairie View is actually where I stepped out in full artistry. I dropped my first official single in 2019 at Prairie View, because at first, you know, I sang and I songwrite, but I went to Prairie View and I was like, okay, this is what I do. And I don't know if you know about the Prairie View culture. When you know how to sing, they calling you for everything. Hey, can you sing at this event? Especially if you're good. And because I was trained, I went to Grand Prairie Fine Arts Academy, so they trained me to be a professional. And so going to school where people didn't get that training, you stand out. So I had the stage presence, I had the knowledge, I had the talent, the discipline. So it was like, hey, can you sing at this? Hey, sing at this. And it just showed me who I was. It showed me my talent. It made me aware of who I was and how talented I was. And, you know, it crafted my gift. Those earlier days, like for some people, it might be like singing at bars. But for me, it was singing at college events, singing at the open mics, singing at the smaller events where they needed talent. And it just really sharpened my craft, my iron. And through that, for those 4 years, just going and going, I'm where I'm at now because of those days. It was that maturity. It was that walk that really kind of pushed the veil for me to be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that balance like at PV to be performing, but you also got your academics? Like, I'm sure people invite you to parties and stuff because PV get down like that.
Okay, hold on. We gonna stop that right there for the camera. PV is not a party school, y'all. We just know how to party. Okay. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard, and I think because I'm such a passionate creative, like I really want this. And it's not something like, oh, it's cute, it's nice. It's like, no, I really want this. So it was hard because you have to pick between education some days and your passion. When some days I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning in the studio writing, having to get up for a 6 a.m. class. So for me personally, the balance was not there. Either I was really focused on academics and I lacked in my music, or I was really in my music and I was lacking in my education. So the balance was not really there. It was I couldn't get it. It was either or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what won at the end? I mean, what?
Both actually.
Okay.
Both actually won in the end. I ended up graduating, and I still, was known as one of those, high level singers on campus. Still getting asked to do events and singing. So they both won, but I just didn't have I don't want to say the discipline, but the balance was just too hard. I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Go ahead.
during that phase, who were you listening to, or who was your inspiration in that?
Woo! My college days. I am a super, super, super fan of Kenyon Dixon. Heavy on the Kenyon Dixon. I had just become aware of this artist called Zay France. Tone Stiff. Her was really heavily in my rotation. Brandy. 2020 is when I really tapped in with Brandy, and I was like, "Oh, got you."
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That made me want to look at my Apple Music.
Was that when her was still hidden, when she had the big shades on?
Yes, but coming out of that, coming out of that phase.
Out of
yeah,
that.
coming out. This was like when now she had that black and white album, I think, at that point. And then well, not that one. It was is it the one that looked like a Polaroid?
Oh,
that one. It was kind of that phase, and then the black and white album.
Yeah.
So her.
Yes, I Am on there.
Yes. Oh, y'all, me and her, you would have thought locked in.
Yeah.
I stayed on that album. I actually got the vinyl on my wall.
Okay.
Because I'm like, that album, I remember being on a bus hearing it for the first time. And then it blew up, and I was like, hey, I was just listening on SoundCloud, and I'm, It's so dope. Who else was I listening to? I listen to so much music, y'all.
Yeah.
So much music. I'm a study of the craft for real.
Mm.
A lot of the old schools, I stay listening to old school music. So to name a few, Kenyon. Oh, Eric Bellinger. I can't forget about Eric Bellinger.
Okay,
So
okay.
Brandy, Zay France, Kenyon Dixon, Eric Bellinger, Joe. I really tapped in with Joe again. Yeah, to name a few of those.
Yes.
Okay.
I like to say Eric Bellinger because like I kind of get that vibe from some of your songs. Like
I can see that.
I can hear the inspo.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
there.
he was a heavy inspo.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
went to his writing camp virtually in 2020
Oh,
when he
really?
had
Okay.
one.
Okay.
I was like, when I tell you I was a huge fan because he's such a dope writer, and I was like, how do I write like this?
Yeah.
So I just fixated, and that was when he had that. I don't know, y'all know the album. He's like in a space helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I had played that album out, and I was just like, how can I get this? How can I get this sound? So I just
Yeah.
studied and studied, and I think it kind of just slowly influenced my sound
Okay.
because I get that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh, it kind of gives me like Eric Bellinger, Chris Brown. Oh,
Yeah.
Chris Brown's another artist that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's a good person to be compared to, though. So.
Yeah.
yeah, he's. And, you know, it makes me sad because I guess people compare success a whole lot differently, but I just wish he was a little like up there because
Yeah.
he's just one of the ones that's like he's undeniable,
Mm.
and it's like, oh man. But for him, he might be on top of the world.
Yeah, he might
So,
be happy.
you know,
Yeah.
success looks different for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. What was I gonna ask you? So did writing come into college or like, cause like singing and writing are like two completely different beasts. Like when did writing come to you?
Writing actually came to me first.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember some of my earlier days just writing in a notepad, and I would go show my mom, like, hey, they'd be like, what you doing? I'm writing music. And it'd be nothing but a little one verse or something.
Yeah.
And our sixth grade, I really didn't lock in with writing to where I'm at now until like 2020.
Okay.
But before then, I was kind of, I could write a good verse or I could write a good chorus, but I could never do a full song. So, but fifth grade is some of my earliest times where I was writing music, but I didn't really lock in until like 2020.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you remember? Like the first song you wrote?
I can tell you the first full song I wrote. I actually still have it in an old notebook.
Okay.
It was with one of my friends in sixth grade. She was a great songwriter. I don't know if she does music anymore, but she was great. And we just sat in our theater room and we wrote a gospel song.
Okay.
A gospel
Okay.
song. And I look back at it because sometimes I'll be walking, I get a glimpse of it and I'll sing it. I'm like, what is that melody?
Yeah.
It's the song we wrote in sixth grade. So it was a gospel song.
Yeah.
It was so
Y'all never recorded it?
never recorded. But you know, at that point I was young. I didn't have no studio.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what that looked like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you might need to get in the booth and
You,
I'm gonna
you
have
got,
to
you
find-
gotta
I'm
bring
gonna-
it back.
I'm gonna have to find that. It probably
Yeah.
sounds so childish now that I'm older. Like, what were we actually talking about?
So speaking of the gospel, speaking of you singing in church, you talk about your faith very openly. What or how does that show up in how you move inside and outside of music?
That's actually such a great question to ask me, and I'm just gonna be real because I'm learning to be more confident. My faith shows up in my confidence, and I've had a newfound confidence through my faith. God realigned me in my heart. I went through a really rough 3 years of depression, and I just lost myself. And God really just ignited that fire under me, and now I show up different. My joy is different.
Right.
My sound, my confidence is different, which shows up on stage and how I sing and how I write. I don't question it anymore. I know I'm talented because God told me I was talented.
Right.
So why am I questioning if I'm talented? So it shows up in my confidence every day, how I walk, how I talk, how I think, how I move, how I make connections, how I network, how I love. It's just plays such a huge part, and it's so special because it's such a newfound confidence.
Right.
So it's like maybe like a couple of months ago.
Okay.
Like a
Oh,
couple,
great.
like this is like such a newfound. Like you can ask sis, it's such a newfound confidence, and it it kind of makes me emotional because it's like, dang, like once you get here, it's like, why did I ever question who I was? Why did I ever question my ability? Why did I ever question that light that was inside of me? Because people tell you every day, "Are you talented? Or you can really sing?" Then you go home and be like, "Can I really sing? Can I really question?" You start comparing yourself, but no, you are talented. I am talented. I can sing. I can songwrite. I am gifted. So yeah, it shows up. It's a newfound confidence for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that was a lot. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's a great
that's,
answer.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's great. I can relate to that for sure. When you're creating now in your process, what's the first part of your process?
Oh, it looks different sometimes.
Okay.
But typically, it's the music. I find something, that resonates with me. My favorite songwriter and artist, Kenyon Dixon, said years ago, do something that you love and you will not find it hard to connect with, or something along those lines. So I always am moved by my emotions. And so if a beat doesn't make me feel anything, I'm not going to force myself to write it.
Right.
So I find a beat, or I hear the beat and I listen and I see what it makes me feel, and I go from there. So if it's a happy song, it's a happy song. If it's a sad song, it's a sad song. And I just move in that space, and then the lyrics come. Or sometimes I hear the beat and the lyric, I hear a lyric on replay. Like for Heartbreaker, for instance, I had that the guitar, and the first thing kept playing in my mind. You had me at hello, stop me in my tracks. That's all I kept hearing, and I didn't have nothing else.
Right.
So I was like, okay, let me tell the story. So I laid it out, and I was like, so what does this mean, Heartbreaker? And so I get the lyrics and I map out the story, what that looks like. If I was sitting in the room, what was I saying? How did that make me feel? What was the look? What was the sound? And then I go from there, and then suddenly it just kind of makes sense. It just kind of, and then you look up, it's 3:00 in the morning, and the song's finished.
So are you pulling from like lived experiences? Are you pulling from stories you've heard from other people?
All the above.
All the above.
All the
Okay.
above.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of being an artist, and sometimes the danger, because sometimes you have to relive it. And you have to go back and be like, dang, got to go back to that past trauma,
Right.
that heartbreak, that, or you hear your friends talk about crazy things. You be like, that'd be something crazy. And I've done that. I'm like, okay, I'll call you back. Go in the studio, and then I show them. They be like, are you talking about me? No, I'm not talking about you. I just thought it was a cool idea. But I do it all. I pull from everything.
Yeah.
But I think somebody that's really cool, Jasmine Sullivan, she takes a lot of time, but she goes lives life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like to go live a little life. And then I come back and I go to the studio and be like, all right, let's do this thing. Because, as artists, we think we got to go, right. And it's like, no, you got to go experience some things. Go live life, go date, go love, go get your heart broken, go enjoy it, go jump out of a plane. Go experience and go be inspired, because that's where some of the best creativity come from. That's some of the best of my, like, the albums that I love. It just, you can tell that they've lived some life. Jasmine Sullivan is a good example. You listen to those albums, you could tell. I'm like, man, what was you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, who broke your heart?
Yeah.
I mean, don't invite a Mac, but invite a Mac, because that was a fire album. But
Right.
just go live life,
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that hotels, man, you could
Don't
tell.
even get me started, because, man, I even got that on my vinyl wall, too.
Oh, yeah. That's something I
such a-
need to cop right there.
That's my sister got it for me for Christmas.
Okay.
Shout out to her. I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go live a little life. Go
Yeah.
live a little life. Go experience. It makes a difference. It really makes a difference. Like, and true songwriters, true artists, like, know that. Like, go live. It's not always constantly produced. Go take some time and go live some life so you have something to write about.
Right.
Because that's where a lot of writer block come from. When you trying to pull from spaces that you don't have, or you're expecting something, just go live. It's not hard when you already lived it, or somebody from close proximity lived it. You can tell that story.
Yeah, I think that does show in the music that you put out, because like through going through your catalog, I can, like, nothing really sounds like I heard this before. Like,
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
agree.
like I
Thank you.
didn't listen
Thank
to
you.
something like, man, didn't I just hear that a couple songs ago? Like,
Thank you.
it does feel like these are all separate experiences and stuff. So.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, man. I just love music, y'all. I just love music. I love songwriting. I specifically love songwriting, and I love the ability to craft songs and put together finished products and building it. Like, that is so fun to me. I don't know. I might sound like a nerd. It is just so fun to me. So I'm going on a tangent, but yes, I
that's
love
fine.
it.
No,
I nerd out over here.
Yeah, I feel like that makes it better as an artist, is when you're in love with it, when you can be nerdy about it, as you say, like, that just makes the music better.
It does. It makes a difference, and I think it sparks a conversation. In my opinion, when people say, "Oh, R&B's dead," R&B's not dead. We're just missing, or we're not making music that make people feel something. We're still listening to Anita Baker to this day. Why? Because it made us feel something. We feel something. We're making meaningless music. And it's like we have to get back to making music that matters. And it might take longer. And it might not be your #1 chart hit, but music matters sticks. And that's what sells a generation. And not these, patty cake songs, like 1, 2, 3 formula songs, like songs that matter. Talk about something that matters. Make them feel something. And that's something that I was really focused on for my music now. Like something that matters. It might not be the best record in the world, but I promise you're going to sit in this room, you're going to play this record 6 times because it makes you feel something.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
No. I like that mentality, man.
Yeah.
Like, because, we want to chase hits, and I mean, that's anybody, but I want to chase longevity. I want you to listen to my music 40 years from now and be like, man, that's just, because we do that. I do that. I'd be like, Nita, girl, sing.
Yeah.
And mind you, this song came out before I was born.
Yeah.
Gap Band, Al Green, Jodeci, Destiny Child, like music that is timeless.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a 1, 2, 3 kind of formula. It was get in the studio, lock in, shed your heart, and they felt it.
Yeah.
And they could relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
And when people can relate to it, they embody that in their everyday life. It becomes a part of your childhood. It becomes a part of your weddings. It becomes a part of your story. These songs that are simple and microwavable, they're cool for the moment, and then you forget about them. And then, but these songs that matter, you play these at your weddings, and every time you hear that song, oh, that makes me think about my wife. Or I remember my son was walking to the song, or I remember when I first met your mom at the coffee shop, and Anita Baker was playing, and it's a part of the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what matters. It's like people don't understand that, and I think that's like, ooh, like please, y'all, come on, tap in.
Please, man.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah. Because everybody right now is about that quick. Like, hey, let's make it. It's a hit. Let's do it. Longevity is what matters.
And I mean, I can't blame them because our attention span is getting shorter and shorter. And in platforms like Instagram and especially like TikTok, people are only listening to the chorus or the most famous part of the song. They're not fully staying for the full song. So it's not entirely their fault, but we just have to do a better job at combating that. And now AI is in the field, makes it even harder.
Yeah.
They're creating great songs, but there's no soul, there's no feeling in them.
Exactly.
So it's just, it's a hard conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hard conversation, but you will always know who's passionate about it versus who's not, based off their mentality and how they move and their discipline in the craft.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, you dropped 2 songs last year?
Yeah, 2 songs last year.
Heartbreaker and When It Rains.
Yes.
You already went into a little bit of how Heartbreaker came about. How did When It Rains come about?
Oh yeah, y'all want too much information. So I was working on a project. I got really inspired by Ombre. You know Ombre? And Destin Conrad, his Colorway album, and Ombre's I can't remember the name of the album, and I had those on repeat. And I wanted that feeling of like that unforgettable feeling, like, oh, I just love that album. I can go back and play it. So I was like, I want an album like that. So I started crafting music, and I heard the beat. No, actually, this is how it actually came about. I felt lonely one day. I'm a single young man. For all the single ladies, y'all, get at me. I was single, lonely, and I just remember I was like, dang, I just wish I had somebody. And I think I had just went through a failed talking stage, and I was just like, dang. And so it happened to be raining. It happened to be a gloomy day, and I got on my computer and I started researching beats, and I heard the instrumental come on, and I was like, and it just matched how I felt. And I've actually sat with the beat for a while, and then I was like, okay. And then the lyrics came, was like, maybe I'm the problem, maybe I'm to blame for why things never work out, and they all in the same way. And I just started writing how I felt in that moment. And I think as a young man, we are always like, how many people you got in your corner, how many females you got, how many hoes you got. And it's like, when you look around the room and you ain't got none, you be like, what's wrong with me? Why don't they ever stay long enough? What's going on? So that's how that song came about. I was just lonely, and I was like, dang, I'm tired of feeling like this. Let me just write about it. And I wrote about it.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, are we with the 2 releases, are we rolling towards a full project? Are we dropping more singles this year? What's the outlook looking like?
Man, the plan has changed so much. I laugh because it's changed so much, and I think it's because of the knowledge I'm getting as I'm walking in the journey. It was supposed to be an album, and then I had a conversation, and they were like, I don't know if an album's smart right now because everybody's attention span. You kind of just want to put out singles. So that's where I'm at now.
Okay.
I'm just going to drop a lot of the singles, and then at the end of it all, hopefully, we'll have a project.
Okay.
So
we got more singles coming up.
Got a lot more singles coming. I'm excited.
So at what point did you know like those 2 were ready to come out?
I talked to some of my friends, and I talked to some of my friends, and I also wanted to think about the full story that I wanted to tell. And so Heartbreaker had already kind of been done. It just needed a few changes. So most of my music is typically done. The demos are done. Just a few changes needs to happen. So I just sit down and I listen. I'm like, what sounds like a single? What's next? What's easy? And I ask my friends. I'll send it to them, and they'll let me know different things. And Heartbreaker just felt like the summer song. So I was like, that got to go. When It Rains, kind of hard because I couldn't choose. I was like, what comes next? And I asked my best friend. He was like, I think When It Rains. And everybody kept saying When It Rains. I said, okay. Are y'all sure? Like, not this song right here? I just feel like this song is really, no, When It Rains. So I said, okay. Yeah. And it just happened to be done. And recut the vocals on it. And I sent it up. And it was out.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, do you have like a timeline of the new single? I don't want to push too much. But
I will say this. It is done.
Okay.
It just needs to be mixed.
Yeah.
Probably like, I don't want to get nobody no false timeline.
Because they don't hold you to it. They gonna like, hold on. At 30 minutes. 30
like, hey, y'all, by the end of the podcast, y'all will have a new single. The next month or 2.
Okay.
I'm hoping the next month, but the latest will be what's next month? February. So March.
Okay.
But earliest February. If I can get that boy out in February,
yeah,
it's out in February.
Okay.
But it's done, and it's hard.
Okay.
Yeah,
looking forward to it. Man.
I mean, if it comes to April and it ain't out yet, we gonna
text my phone and be like, Ken, what you doing? Don't worry, that one in there. She gonna be like, what's going on? What's going on? She keep me on track.
Yeah, we gonna send you the clip too.
You remember when you said this right here, February or March? It's now April. Where we at? Yeah. I'm gonna be like, well, I don't know.
Yeah. So when people respond to your songs, like, what kind of feedback means the most to you?
That's a good question. I think the feedback that matters the most to me is when they tell me what the song has done for them. Oh, like, this song has got me through. Cam, you must have been in my room when I was like, Cam, you don't know what this song means. I've played it so many times. I hear that. I think that's like the ultimate, because I tell my favorite artist that, like, hey, this album got me through grief. Like, I needed this album. So hearing it back from your music, it's like, man, thank you. Thank you so much. Cry moment, and then, come back, I'm a G, Yeah. But yeah, those the ones that just let you know, like, what it's done for them in their life, how much it means to them, how much it has impacted them. Actually, if I'm being real, all of it really it means a lot. Yeah. Coming from somebody that probably just didn't think people would ever hear their music or care or that much about it. So it honestly means, all of it means a lot to me. Yeah. I don't think one holds more weight, but just getting the feedback in general, it just, thank you. Like, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for seeing my craft. Thank you for seeing my heart. And just taking the time and giving my music the space to even just, make an impact. Yeah. Like, that matters the most to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of times, like, as creators, we kind of just, like, think nobody's really looking. Like, we just really doing it for ourselves.
Yes.
So, like, any feedback is, like, amazing.
To be honest, that's how I felt on a lot of my journey. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, a lot of people always say, you're like a hidden gem. And that's literally how I felt, because I locked in 2022 when I came home from college. I locked in on my craft, and I stayed in my room, and I just practiced songwriting, and I practiced vocal arranging, and I practiced, and you know, it was in private. A lot of stuff was in private. So like now, like the singles are coming out, and you know, a lot of things that I'm doing now, people are like, oh, wow, like it didn't come out of nowhere. It came from that private moment, those discipline when nobody was watching, when you didn't get the like that you thought you was gonna get, or you didn't get as many comments, or people wasn't telling you like, oh my God, this is amazing. It came from those moments. But I do feel like a lot of my career has been like hidden gem, but it's all preparation. It's all preparation.
Yeah.
I needed it.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready back then. I probably would have fumbled the bag for real. But yeah, it's just all preparation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, which one of your songs do you feel like people sleep on the most?
All of it. Y'all sleep on all of it. I need y'all to stream it right now.
After the episode.
Oh, that's hard. That's good. I don't know. Domino. I feel like people sleep on Domino, but it's low key my fault too. I think I didn't promote it as much as I should have, because that is like a R&B gem right there.
Yeah. You just dropped it and didn't even tell nobody.
Well, I now you know when you first beginning, you got that amateur mindset like, hey y'all, stream my music. I just dropped it. Like they don't care about that. Who are you? They just scroll past it. So, and you know, you think you posted for a week, you post the cover art, you post little snippets, and you know, but I think Domino is such a hidden gem.
Okay.
Like, cause anytime somebody ever hears it, they're like, oh. Like what? I'm like, yeah, but that's old. You know, that's old. Yeah, catch up. Yeah, Domino it.
Okay.
Y'all go run up Domino real quick.
Yeah.
Please
Give
run up Domino.
give it the attention it deserves.
Yeah, 'cause that's a special one. That was like really the mark of like my sound, like my new sound. Like that was the one that kind of did it. Like, oh, okay, this is where I'm going now. Like, I'm not going under this. This is the base level. Like we're going up from here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Domino. Y'all go stream Domino.
Yeah, for sure. Well, tell us about the community, man. Your community, however you pronounce that.
The community. Or community. The community is so supportive. It's a small community, but they so supportive. They loving. I think it's people that are looking for authenticity, truth, a space that feels like home, that want to feel seen and heard. And that's what I offer. Like, and that's how I approach them in my group chats. I try to bring them in on everything. Like, if I'm doing a show, hey y'all, I'm doing a show, here come, or I did this. This is a super cool thing. They're just really cool, dope people from all around the world. And some of them are a lot of my friends, and some of them I've met on Instagram and just TikTok, and they just rock with me. I love them. Shout out to my community. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me so hard. It means the world to me.
So if someone's watching this and they're like, man, I like this Cam guy. How do I join the community? Like, what they gotta do?
You just join.
Yeah.
You just join.
Yeah.
But if you on Instagram, we have like I don't know if they're still doing it, but the broadcast channel.
Yeah.
You join the broadcast channel, and then you go from there, and then you might get into the other group chat. Okay. For the ones who know.
Yeah. That's the entry level.
That's the entry level. We got to figure out you really here for real.
Just follow you on IG, join the broadcast channel.
But all of it's super dope. I think the broadcast channel, because everybody doesn't have the potential to be super fans, or I don't like to call them fans, but supporters. So the broadcast channel just allows you space to be in the room, and the opportunity to get the behind the scenes exclusives, the listens, the private lives. So it all means a lot. Everybody just, and also too, what I'm learning now is not everybody knows how to be a supporter.
Yeah.
And it looks like you're riding the bandwagon, which is so crazy because you got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
But everybody don't know how. So, just join the broadcast and just, rock out with your boy. We family. We all family. Now y'all part of the community. I hope y'all know you. Welcome to the community.
Appreciate it.
Love it. I love it here, man.
Well,
I love it here
yeah.
already.
Happy to be here, man.
We have an HOA too.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's an HOA.
Okay.
And they do not play.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's what's up.
Gotta watch out for that. Well, plug your Instagram real quick. We've been saying it a lot.
My Instagram is officially CVM. Yeah, CVM.
All right.
How'd you come up with the CVM thing? Like,
So it's actually just the upside down A.
yeah.
I don't want to tell people this because they gonna go try to research. So I had a single called Replay, my first ever single in 2019, and it was under C.A.M. And then one day I was just chilling in my room, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So I was sitting one night, and it came to me, turn it upside down, and I was like, does this make sense? And it worked. And crazy story, I remember when I first came up with the name and released my first single under it, No Sleep, somebody was like, they're not gonna find your name. Nobody's gonna research that. And I always say, if I listened, I would not be right here where I'm at.
Yeah.
People love it.
Yeah.
People always ask me, oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? CVM. I'm like, it's scam. But had I listened, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at now.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this, it worked out. And they found me, and, we here.
Yeah. No, CVM's a lot easier to find than Cam. Just
Yeah.
type in
There's
Cam.
a lot, and my name is so generic. So I was just like, what do I come up with? Cam. So I was like, how can I say Cam without saying Cam? And
Yeah.
CVM.
Worked out for you, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. What's been exciting to you lately? Just
Anything?
yeah, anything? Music outside of music?
What's been so what's been exciting to me is working with other artists.
Okay.
I've been collaborating on songwriting with a lot of artists lately, and that has been so fun because I just love songwriting and like bringing their vision to life. And also being in studios now. Like, hey, can you want to go to the studio? Yes, I actually do. I'm outside my own studio. That's been the most exciting thing for me right now.
Okay.
Who's some of the people you've been working with, if you can mention?
One is her name is Karma.
Okay.
She's a dope female R&B artist. I think she's in New York. Dope, killer. One of my homies, he's a new artist. His name is T1. We've been working since June. Amazing. Got to see him grow and vocally, artistry, so he's super dope. Chris Keys, Don P. I know her name. Hold on, it's coming to me. Mars, she's dope. Like a lot of producers, songwriters, just a lot of people that I've been working with lately, and they've just been making it so fun. They be like, "Dang, get on the call. Okay, I'm on the call. I'm on my Zoom."
Booked and busy, man.
I'm so grateful because I remember a season when it wasn't like this.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I sit back and I smile because I'm like, dang, people really want me in the room.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Thank you.
So what's the process like if someone wants to work with you? Do they just hit you up or?
Right now, well, because it's changing.
Yeah.
It's changing now
Yeah.
because I'm under a manager now.
Yeah.
My girl says she's amazing, y'all. So we're kind of working out the dynamics of what that will look like now. But typically, hit me up on Instagram. You want to work? Yeah. Just hit me up on Instagram. DM me. If you got my number, they'll text me. And I just be like, yeah, what you doing? Friday? Oh, okay, but let's go. And we just work. But I'm trying to get a more structure around that.
Right.
So that, it's better. Because I have ADHD. I get lost. People like, Cam, you remember the Zoom on Friday? No, I didn't. I don't remember the Zoom on Friday. I'm so sorry. I told you that when? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I love you. I ain't gonna be able to make that Zoom over.
Right.
You sure it was me?
Like you should know. Literally, people will hit me. I'll be like, Cam, remember you said you was what? I said that. We playing that. And to those people, I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. I be moving a mile a minute, and I think because this is such a new territory. Oh, I almost forgot. I've been working with my homie Jira, my homie Joe, Kels. They are really some of the people that helped me become strong in my craft, and they were speaking life to me, and just like encouraging me, like, Cam, you got this, like you got the talent, just be confident in it. And my homie Jabra, we have a kind of side group called Times 2. We're like a songwriting duo. He just kind of helped me sharpen my pen. Working with him was just amazing, and he just helped me see a different perspective, and it kind of built the foundation for my creativity and how I look at music, songwriting wise. And from there, I just took it and everything, like every piece of the puzzle that they were giving me, I took it home and I studied and I studied and I studied. And then now I'm like where I'm at now. But yeah, those some of the people. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
What's something that people don't really know about you? What would shock them if they heard it about you?
What is something that they don't know about me that would shock them if they knew today that I love to interior design?
Okay.
Most people would probably think that. I love to, like, that's why I was complimenting y'all space. It is so nicely designed. I'm like, who did that? I love to do. I grew up watching HGTV. I have a passion for like putting spaces together. It's one of my many. I love it. So yeah, that's something probably people will be surprised about. I love to interior design. You need me to put your space together? Call me.
You just like go into an IKEA and go crazy, like.
I don't go crazy, but I do sit on Pinterest and I like mood board rooms, and ideas and see how people like create. Like I love, one of my favorite things is to see people's studios. So I'll research like, what does Chris Brown's studio look like, or Eric Bellinger's studio at the time was crazy. I was like, oh my God, Chris Brown's studio is nice. But I just create Pinterest boards. Sometimes I do go to IKEA and I just walk around, go to the and I just be like, oh, this is a really nice little space. I like how they put that picture up there. I would have never thought. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Light fixtures, like who geeks out over light fixtures? I'd be like, that's so nice. I just love that. You see that? It's gold and black. They just be like, okay.
That's dope to have, because like if I wasn't married, my place would look a mess. Like,
which is so crazy.
Beanbag chair in front of a big screen.
Which is so crazy because a lot of people don't. I think because that's how I think. That's how other people think. Yeah. So then when I do walk into people's faces, I'd be like, you know what you can do with this space? Like, let me help you. Yeah. I'd tell my friend that. I'd be like, let me help you decorate your space. Yeah. I love it. Ugh, it's a challenge.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm so passionate, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
So outside of your name suggestion, what's like the worst piece of advice you gotten as an artist?
Ooh. What's the worst piece of advice? I don't know the worst piece of advice, but I will say one thing that scared me the most growing up when I started to take singing serious, because I have a higher register. One of my brother's friends was like, you know you're going to lose your voice, right? You're not going to be able to sing that high no more. And I promise you, I don't know how hard I prayed for months. God, please, no. Please, no, don't take my... That was that. Because I don't really think nobody's ever given me, like, super worse advice.
Bad
and
advice.
if they did, I probably just...
Ignore
I can't
it.
remember. You ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah.
You know, what you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably one of the moments that scared me. Like,
why'd they say that? Like
because he was like, I used to be able to sing like you, but then I went to puberty and I lost my voice. I can't sing no more. And for me, that scared me because I was like, well, my voice still high? Did I not hit puberty? Like, am I gonna lose my voice? Like, what's my voice gonna sound like after? So I prayed and I was like, God, please don't take my voice away. Please, I just want to sing. I'm so passionate. To this day, I still sing up there. I hit puberty. I'm still, so. Yeah, that scared me.
Yeah, you had you dreading your 13th birthday.
Okay. I was like, mind you, I'm already in middle school, so I'm like, did I not hear puberty? Like, what's going on? Like, am I gonna lose my voice? Talking to my choir teacher, like, hey, am I gonna lose my voice? She's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy. Just put unnecessary pressure on you.
Unnecessary. I was scared. When I tell you I was scared, I was like, my God, Mom, I don't want to lose my voice. Oh man, I laugh about it now, but
that's funny.
All right, so before we wrap it up, man, what do you want people to know about you right now?
What do I want people to know about me right now? What can I say? Like, what does that mean? Like, what does that look like?
Whatever you want. It's all about you, man.
Like, what does it look like?
You can answer that any way. Whatever you think the best way is. Like, what do you want people to know about you, what you got coming up, any exciting, stuff like that?
What I want people to know about me right now is that the version of me that you're about to get is no longer questioning, is no longer asking if I'm good enough. I know I'm good enough. I'm confident. And you're going to be able to tell in every song that I write, every song that I sing, every show that I perform, the way I show up. I mean business. I gotta make up for all the lost time. So y'all get ready, cause I'm about to put my foot on the gas, and I'm not letting up. That's what I want people to know.
Okay.
Just get ready. I ain't playing no games.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm busting the door down.
Yeah. We're looking forward to seeing what you got in store this year, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I've
for
been
sure.
planning
Yeah.
a lot. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for having me. It's an honor to sit on this couch. I used to
course,
dream
man.
about doing things like this. So thank y'all.
Of course. Well,
man,
we
of course,
appreciate
man.
you coming by, man.
Hey, how can I not? I got the call. I said, oh, yeah, I want that. Yeah. You said when? Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's dope. That's dope. One more time, man. Where can the people find you? Your socials, your Apple, your Spotify.
Social media, you can find me at officially CVM on all of my social media platforms, and on any streaming platform, it's C.V.M.
Just
or
like it
point
on
at
the
the screen.
screen.
Yeah, just like that on the screen. Sorry, y'all.
No, you're good.
But yeah, just like that on the screen. On
Go-
all.
Go stream Domino, man.
Please,
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, When It Rains,
All of it.
Deserve, all of it. Run the catalog
Run it
up.
up. Run
And
it up.
then go ahead and follow, so you know about if April comes and you don't hear nothing, go ahead and hit them up.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
hit me in my
Go ahead,
DMs.
DM
Go ahead and
them.
comment under my recent picture. So where that single at, man?
Yeah.
Well, about that.
Exactly.
Oh, man. But yeah, we appreciate you coming in, man.
Thank
Thank you
y'all.
so
I
much.
appreciate being here.
Yeah.
Man, it was an honor.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
asked some amazing questions.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Y'all
it.
really was making me think.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
All right, guys. Until next time, we out. Peace.
Peace.